on, people? Just going over a few things with my RC over here, and I will discuss a whole bunch of things I'll be doing and stuff that I have out there. I just want to give you guys a better visual of what you're looking at. As you can see, screws are falling down. Alright, let's see who's in the live video right now. Shane, Z04, what's going on? Ultimate TRAXXAS man, what's going on, my friend? Shane, you got that one first. Oh, you like my videos. Thanks, man. I'm going to set this camera up a little bit differently than I usually do. See if I can get a longer gated view for you guys to check a few things out. Dylan, what's going on? Long Island RC, what's going on? So I'll go over a few things of what I'm going to be doing. Aaron, what's going on? Oh, Aaron, what's going on? A few things that I'm going to be doing, a few things that are going to be happening and stuff like that. What I'm going to be setting up this car for, and what is the future of this RC going to be. So I'm going to go over a little bit of a discussion with you guys. In a few, I just want wait for more people to come in. Yeah, Shane, ask away. I usually answer questions very quickly with this. So, dun, 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 dun. Sorry, it's very hard to get a positioning on stuff. Let me throw that over there so it doesn't look so empty. RC Hampton, what's going on? What's the question, my friend? No question. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna start off. Usually I start off on the minute number 3, so got a few seconds. What off-road RC you would recommend for about $300-400 range? Off-road. Probably the Slash 4x4 all around. You know, but before $100 more, you can get an E-Revo or an E-Max. So, Miloania 82, what's going on, brother? Oh, you have it. Then my favorite RC bashing around has to be the Stampede 4x4, by far. Anyway, let's come across, and I'll start off with what I'm going to be doing with this Fortec. So, primarily what I'm going to be doing, as you're looking at me just doing, I've been doing my RC screw kit. I've been taking a lot more things apart, getting to know, get myself familiarized with this RC. And primarily what's happening right now is that I've been checking out a few guys' videos out there. Man, I wish I could give him a shout out. Hopefully he does come on here. Philly, I think his name is. I don't know the name of his channel, but if he gets on here, I'll definitely give him a nice shout out. So these are the wheels that were recommended for me to get. These are foam tires. These are from Contact RC Racing. So the part number is J13573, and these are the 1/10 scale front 26 millimeter type rim and tire. That's foam. So let's come across and say, why do I need four of them? So there's a guy over here. His name is he just left a comment in there. His name is Lenny Pepe. So if you ever get the opportunity, just give a fat shout out to Fat Lenny Pepe and tell him what's going on. Now, if you guys want to know who Lenny is, if you guys have watched my channel throughout the years, I ended up doing a video with my motorcycle and his motorcycle. So if you ever want to look at an original hotness busted video, you'll come across and you'll see Lenny Pepe. Lenny Pepe in actuality is one of my friends, a good friend of mine. And you'll in actuality see him on a hotness busted video. So if you ever got the opportunity, one of the original hotness busted videos that I've ever had out there, he's on it. So definitely check that out with him. You know, you'll get a good kick out of it. He's one of the guys I ride motorcycles with during the summertime and stuff like that. And we're going to be heading up to camping in a little while. So anyway, so as I was saying, so these are the foam tires that I'm installing for the Fortec. Diamond Miner 1753. What's going on? Yes, you were part of the first one, Lenny. So primarily I'm trying to do speed runs with this RC, and with the speed run game on the RC, granted, TRAXXAS does give you really strong tires and stuff like that, and I will be doing run vids with the TRAXXAS tires, but that would be only on the VXL system. So primarily what I'm going to be doing is this RC I've seen rated above 130 miles an hour on 3S, which, you know, realistically speaking, a lot of people hear that and they're like, no way, that's, you know, that's not possible. I've seen it done, so I'm not too sure what's initially transpiring with the setup, but let me come across and just show you the way these RCs are set up, these RC tires. So they do give you a few stickers, which is cool. You could throw that on your RC. And also, this is what I saw on one of the guys that had these tires. You're able to install these outside stickers for your foam rims, which makes it a little bit more custom and a little bit more race-like. So when I install that into there, it's going to look like over here on the tire. So that you'll see on an up-and-coming video. Not too sure when, but I'm still trying to update and upgrade this RC as much as I can. A lot of parts have been ordered for the RC, and I have not been able to get them as of late. The things that I have ordered were a lot of hot racing parts, and also I've ordered screw kit, which initially came in, which realistically speaking, anybody who's doing RCs should buy a stainless steel screw kit. Not only because it just doesn't rush your components, but it initially makes you break down your whole RC, and you get to see what goes where, and you know, you get to learn more and more about what the RC that you have. So let me see. Shane Z04 says, gee, I'm sorry, I don't know, because I'm having a bit of work for you, but you have to you have the TRAXXAS brand paddle tires. Do you have the TRAXXAS brand paddle tires? Can you see the Stampede, please, when you get the chance? Can I see the Stampede? Well, if you ever check out my older videos, that's my Stampede 4x4. And no, I have not bought the TRAXXAS foam tires, which I do want to buy the TRAXXAS foam tires for the TRAXXAS Bandit. So I'm just going to give you a quick visual of this, since I did take it apart. This is one of TRAXXAS's dog bones. It's pretty hard to focus when you're going on live. It stays on the initial but this is the steel dog bone that comes from TRAXXAS. It's relatively very small. It does have good weight. Initially, I know there are companies that are going to be making more steel parts for this RC just to hold the drivetrain a little bit better, but we'll see what happens in the near future. Miner's Treasure says, how fast is the fastest rustler you've made? I believe it was 119. And then I just stopped and started customizing. It's like 118, 119. Mylomania, Max 6 in X-Max. You know, with all the RCs that I have, it just drives me nuts, you know, on which RC should I upgrade next. Yeah, is it fast? Well, I haven't driven it yet, so we'll see what happens in the near future. So I'll give you a quick visual of my RC room. And I've been doing a lot of cleaning as of late, but I'll go over a few things with you guys. So, as you can see, this is the new tech station that I have. There are my oils and diff fluids. There's a tech station. As you can see, I have a few. Is my R1 fast? Of course it is. There's a lot of modifications on my R1. You know, my friend Lenny, who was on here, has been getting a beating all last summer. He's doesn't want none this year, so we'll see what's going on. So this is my tech station, which will almost be, well, it's built, but I still have to put all my tires underneath, which that makes it look very messy. As we come along and we look at the Sony Shake, 2400 watts of power. That thing bumps like crazy. And a little bit of vinyl right there. That little guy right there is my S Max, which I did a little unboxing. I have a little bit of contest with you guys. What tires do you use on the X Max? Well, we'll almost get to the X Max very soon. So as you can see, I have up there You have a lot of bodies. I have bodies everywhere that need to be painted or already painted. The M41 catamaran is right up there. On top of the catamaran, you see the Alias. The workstation, Fox RC, you can get it for $80 on sale at, what the hell's the name of that store? Right off the top of my head, I do not know. Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight, and it is pretty awesome. Yeah, Jaxie, thank you for helping me out. There goes the TRAXXAS funny car, which has seen better days. There is the X-Max. As you can see, the X-Max is broken. I need to fix that as soon as possible. I have all the parts to fix it. I have not done it yet. So I am running the Prolines over there. So if you're interested in finding out, these are the Proline tires and rims. Working my way down, you got my man Ripsaw over there, which is my TRAXXAS E Revo. Working my way down over here. Usually my Rustler would be right there, but there is the TRAXXAS Bandit hanging in there. We have the Stampede 4x4 and the Gravedigger that's right there. Hold on one second, gentlemen. One second, gentlemen. Interesting. All right. So working my way down as where was I at? That's an empty spot right now for me to clean out and put my RCs in there. As you can see right now, this is the TRAXXAS PlayStation Rally 4x4, and there's the Slash 4x4. Coming up with the table that's all the way over there, that is my Summit, my New York City Summit. On the right hand side, you can't see it closely, but that is my E Revo, E Max. Pardon me. There's my TRAXXAS X01. On this side is my little Gravedigger, my Teton, my little Rally, my little E Revo. On the bottom over here, you'll notice that the Yeti XL is hiding under there somewhere. Over here is my Slash two-wheel drive HGC. There's my TRAXXAS Slash LCG two-wheel drive. There is my Rustler Mama Monster over there. Working my way around. Here's where that new body is for the TRAXXAS 4Tech. I haven't unveiled it yet. I already have the LEDs for the TRAXXAS 4Tech already. That's already in there. Room's a little bit of a mess, but there is the SCX10 that's over here. There's my little Yeti Junior that's over here. And there's my other Yeti that's the 110 scale Yeti that's hanging out over there. And I think I just went through all of my... Did I just go through all of my RCs? I think I have. Kind of makes me feel I had more. So, definitely something interesting for you guys to check out. Okay. Where am I gonna check this out? So, Brian says, broken. Mike Ward, what do you do for a living? Engineering. Shane, gee, I'm gonna check out your Stampede video, so good luck with the video. And peace, my dudes. And while you're doing it, show the Stampede really quickly. I did, it's up there. How's my Summit? I need to change out the drive shafts because the drive shafts for that Summit is the TRAXXAS steel drive shafts, and they keep popping out, which has been terrible. So either I'm going to go with the MIPs, or I'm just going to go back to the regular plastic ones because I'm not really doing too much with it. Brian Williams says, do you have a really fast motorcycle station for the motorcycles? Do I really have a fast motorcycle station for the those motorbikes? I lost me. Jax Chase 79, have you seen the new Proline 4x4 monster truck roller? It was recently announced. Yes, I did see that. They in actuality did like the Stampede 4x4. They had just like they did with Stampede 2-wheel drive, and I saw that they announced it. As you hear that beeping, those are my batteries being charged, as you can hear. I have one of those TRAXXAS calendars. You know, I gave away a few of those TRAXXAS calendars. You know, so a lot of people were able to receive that from me. Thanks, bro. See you. Take it easy, man. Diamond Miner 1753 says, "Wait, what type of engineering? I'm looking to be an engineer. I do biomedical engineering. Let me see. Miner's Treasure, Losi MTXL. Those are sick. So one in Hobbytown, it's massive. Yes, that thing is huge, bro. JTM, go with MIPs. You won't regret it. Now, a few of my RCs already have MIPs. I'll go down the list of what RCs have in my collection that have MIPs. My SCX-10 has MIPs. My Yeti 110 scale has MIPs. My E-Revo has MIPs. My E-Revo and my Stampede 4x4 has MIP. And I think that's it. I think that's it for the MIPs. I mean, most of my tools, most of my tools are MIP. I mean, precision is precision. And if you ever get a set of tools, man, MIP all day, every day when you're looking for tools. And the only thing I don't like about MIP is that any type of water hits on them, regardless of you greasing them or not, it will rust. Okay. Brian Peterson, no armor trucks yet. The reason why I have not done armor trucks yet is because they have been discontinuing a few armor trucks. So I'm curious to find out what they're going to be doing in the near future with armor. I'm not going to invest hard-earned money into an RC that's going to die out there. So, and they do make good RCs. Randy Thomas, hey Gio, Goose Chase. Well, that's a question I'm going to be asking. You know, what color do you think I should do this RC? So we'll see what happens in that near future. Brian Williams, are you riding your really fast motorbike later? Yeah, we'll be riding later. My bike's already out. Ultimate TRAXXAS RCCs. Screw Arma. Pearson, Armor makes good RCs. They make good RCs. I think they now this is a matter of, you know, of what I've heard. You know, a lot of the RCs that they've done have been cross productions of what they got from other companies, and that's allegedly. But that being said, my opinion from what I've seen from Armor, excellent built RCs. I can't say that much for the electronics. So, and I haven't bought anything, so I really can't come across without owning one. I can't, you know, give my opinion on that. But if I did own one, I'll see what happens. You know, I'll beat the crap out of it and then upgrade it once it's done. Milo, they aren't such durable. I don't know nothing about Arma, man. I just see what I see out there, what comes back into the shop and everything like that. Ultimate TRAXXAS, man, they don't. I had a Nero. It was, it's a POS. Okay, Ultimate TRAXXAS, man, my opinion, I don't like Arma. RC Steven, I was able to order the PN Racing storage box for the Mini Z's at Hobby Heroes. Yo, definitely needed that little storage box. And also, you should get the PN battery box. That's another thing that's worth it that you need to buy. Mike Ward, do you think MIPs are better than the TRAXXAS? On some RCs and on others, no. If E-Revo, E-Max, Summit, MIP all day. Stampede 4x4, I'd have to go with the TRAXXAS because the way the car sits, the MIPs rub on the plastic. It happens with a Slash 4x4, but it's more on that, you know, where the ball starts rubbing on the plastic, and if you have aluminum, you're screwed. Okay, let me go. Anyone? Damn, missed a lot of questions. Outdoor Life, bro. I've had POS TRAXXAS too. You know, there have been. I mean, I own them all the electric ones. I mean, I don't think people are gonna ask me about, other RCs that I have not unboxed. That's why I try to keep this area a little bit more secretive than most. But the whole thing is packed with a whole bunch of stuff. But there are things that I just keep secretive to myself. Once I release date, like I said, I wasn't gonna plan to show you, a video of this body anytime soon until I got a vote of what color it should be. And here are the LEDs, and I'd show you the install of the LEDs, but can't do that yet because then I'd be in a position to where I will have no content to show you guys. So, where are we at right now? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Brian Pearson, Nero was the downfall. JTM, what body for the Fortec? I do have the TRAXXAS GT body, but I've acquired another body by Protoform that I'm going to do specifically for speed runs. Milo, anyone have docking base problems? Doesn't connect with my iPhone anymore with the converter. Docking base. I haven't. Well, my iPhone's dead, but I have the TQI one, and I have the docking base, and I haven't charged my iPhone 4 yet, so I wouldn't know. Minus Treasures, last comment. What is your take on the Proline HD training for the slash? I like that transmission. My downfall was I was gonna buy that for my slash two-wheel drive. Because I did get the upgraded shocks and everything like that. People that I know that have acquired that, they know that I've driven it and it seems very, very smooth. I don't know what gears they were able to put into there, so I don't know if it's comparable for a lot of other systems, but I haven't asked my friend who bought it. Tank62, what's up, brother? Dig your channel. You got me in this hobby. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Tank. Mr. Williams, see you later. Take it easy. Mr. Peterson, the Creighton, the Outcasts are the best ones in my opinion. But aren't they going to stop making one of those RCs? I'm not too sure. From what I understand, they stopped making it. RC Steven, okay, thanks. All the RCs are good or bad. All RCs have good and bad points. They do. Some RCs should not have been made. One RC that I did not buy, and I think it was TRAXXAS's beginning handles to getting into the crawler game, was the TRAXXAS Telluride. So it was on the platform of the Stampede 4x4. That's an RC I didn't buy. If you guys want to acquire it for me, that would be awesome. But no one's ever bought me anything on this RC channel, which is sad, but sad but true. But I was always interested in buying to see what was going on with it, but I never acquired it. Corbin Tilly, what would you go with on a Rustler VXL, MIPs or TRAXXAS? I have to go TRAXXAS. I haven't had any issues with mine. Fox RC Racing, you going to do an iPhone X unboxing? Should I? I'm going to get it within the next couple of weeks, I think it is. I'm not too sure if I should or not. Well, we'll see. Milo, my iPhone says doesn't connect with my docking station anymore with the Apple converter. Please help. Oh, man, I would love to help you right now. Send me an email. I'll power up my iPhone 4 and see if it's able to connect to it. If not, then we're both in the same boat. That means they're not able to be compatible. Did you update your iPhone and did you update your controller? You have to do both. You have to update the controller and you have to update the iPhone with the latest and greatest software. Woody, what's going on? Warhawk Legend 69, what's up? Hey man, what's up? Why did I feel like he had a different name? Sohal Sen. Diamond Myra, hey. What's up, Fox? I like your vids. And Gio, do you have any slash bodies you would be willing to sell? I have slash bodies all over there that I have not even painted. I have 5 slash bodies I have not painted. 5. Maybe 6. And I need to paint them sooner than later. I have all this paint that's up there. I have almost all the colors from Tamiya. So I need to do that as soon as possible. Walk Legend, did you ever pop up in the Grey Goose yet? No, I have not. I was drinking Grey Goose, regular Grey Goose, which is the bottle inside, yesterday. It was my niece's birthday, and I was drinking Grey Goose over there, and my daughter ended up having a little bit of Grey Goose. But this Grey Goose has a little bit of a hint of cognac. That's why it's very expensive to even acquire something like that. All right, so let's go back to more Q&A. I've been telling him to do that. It's a great drink. See, I want to do that when I'm just relaxed. Like, no, I don't want to share that with nobody. I drink my regular Grey Goose. If you guys are able to into the Grey Goose just came out with a new 1.75 bottle, which is all chrome, which I think looks awesome. But definitely check it out. Fuzzy Pickles TV, I love your channel. I just got a slash 4x4. Make sure you get a sway bar kit for that. And hopefully it's an LCG. Milo, what upgrades are you getting for what RCs? Well, this has its own thing. It's gonna be all hot racing. I do have to do an update video with a few RCs. X Max has an update video. Mini E Revo has an update video. SCX 10 has an update video. Yeti 110 scale has an update video. Stampede has a huge update video because I bought a lot of parts for her, and it's going to be a total unveil of that. There are going to be a lot of upgrades for my new brushless Kyosho Mini Z. That's going to be a lot of upgrades that are going to be happening very soon. And paddle tires for the Bandit. And I think that's it. And maybe a few bodies. So that's primarily what we're doing. Where are we at? Okay. Notice. Hey, what's going on? Just logged in, right? The fast I see. Warhawk Legend. Yeah, probably. I'll have to give it a try. Fuzzy. Fortex is awesome, brah. Tank 62. What problems with the TRAXXAS TQ cause stuff hard to find? Some module. I have one right here. Back door. Just don't have it. Fuzzy Pickles TV says I have 2 slash bodies. I have more. Let me see, 5 unpainted bodies and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 used bodies. Does the TSM on the TRAXXAS transmitter really work? I think it does. JTM, what do you think about the Proline Desert Wrap body for the Rustler? That's a cool body, but as for upgrades on my Rustler, it's still gonna keep that orange, fluorescent orange body color. Fuzzy Pickles, Fox, and Mike Jenkins. I have that. No, I don't have the Fox one. I have the who the hell do I have? Oh man, I don't even know the names of the riders, man. Long Island, I see. Yo, I see those vids I sent. Yo, Long Island Speed. Thank you for those vids that you sent me. I was able to get some rims, a little bit of know-how. Once again, yo, if you guys are able to check a few things out, ask Long Island Speed. They do a lot of customized RC speed runs out in Long Island, so a lot of information. He could be very helpful if you're doing RC stuff. And I was shocked I was on 3S. Diamond Miner. Yes, he does. Okay, Miloania. I updated both. It said my iPhone said not compatible with this phone. You would need to contact TRAXXAS to see if their initial programming or end of life on the iPhone. It would be the 4S that you have on there for that docking station. Lawrence, me just got my Fortec in the mail with the TP. Oh, you got the TP motor, huh? I was looking at that TP motor. What'd they charge you for that? And where'd you get it? Send me the information on that, because that's what I plan to put in there because it's so long and stuff like that. I have 2 companies that are making mounts that want me to test them out, and we'll see how that works out for this RC. So the mounts that they're making is setting me up to have Mod 1 pinion in the rear, where it looks like it just slaps on instead of modifying anything in the chassis and everything like that. And also another company that's going to be making a module right here. So we'll see what happens in the near future. with that, and you'll be able to reposition the motor and the ESC instead of putting the motor on the battery itself. Diamond Mine, hey Gio, you said you have like fly slashes. You didn't say, but I didn't say if you could sell me one. You said you have like fly slashes, but didn't say if you could sell me one. I mean, they're all regular bodies. I mean, the only body I would say, buy for me is the scalpel body, and I would throw in the scalpel. If you ever watch my old slash 4x4 bodies, look up my old channel with the slash 4x4 with the scalpel and with all the lights. That would be a cool body that I would recommend for you to even get off me. Nolan's Fast RC. Hey Gio, what do you think about the TRAXXAS TRX4 lighting compared to aftermarket? Yo, I saw that. Yo, that thing is like almost $90 for that lighting kit. Is it worth it? There's a lot of lights that come onto there. You do have other companies that are preferably more expensive, but I think for your bang for your buck, that's the way to go to light up that RC by far. Because it is a lot of money, but you're lighting everything up on the RC. Warhawk Legend 69 says, Gio, did you ever do any upgrades to the drivetrain on the brushless E Revo? Make it a deal on 6S and not braking. The MIP drive shafts, the center drive shafts are TRAXXAS upgraded metal drive shafts. The one thing I needed to do, and which I'm going to do an upgrade video on, which has been plaguing a lot of people, I'm going to go with the spiral diff gears, and also I'm going to go with the hot racing cups or Integy cups for that. And then I'm not too sure what thickness diff lube I'm going to use, but it should be something very soon. Brian, what kinds of RC racing have you done? Mostly mini Z racing. Milo, he has MIP's Long Island Speed. Peace, man. Yo, take it easy, man. Yo, I wanna check you guys out. There's like 2 or 3 guys that are dying for me to go out with them to check you guys out in CI. So hopefully I'll be able to make it there if the weather holds up this weekend. Randy Thomas, did you watch the video links I sent you with the higher speeds Vortex 2.0 Mod 1 gear upgrade? Yes, I did watch that. I like the way they were able to flip the center drive shaft so you don't have to get the pin over here. But I'm definitely interested in finding. Here are the few things that I know a few companies that are making very soon. They are going to make a mount for you to put Mod 1. There's always a guy who knows how to fabricate who's going to make this one set up for a Mod 1 pinion. And also, a few other things that I've been checking out. Hopefully, like Techno RC makes a stronger drive shaft, which that would be something interesting. The servo that I'm going to be putting into this is going to be gone. Oh, you know what? I want to talk to you about a few things about my servo. So here are a few upgrades that another upgrade that I'm going to be putting onto my RC. Now, this is something that I recommend anybody in the RC game to get. I've had this in my possession for a long time, and I have not used it, and I kind of thought this would be the best way to go. So here's where people get angry at, and you could use this on almost any of one of the RCs. So I noticed, you have a lot of issues with RCs rusting out and everything like that, but the main thing that rust out is right here. These servo screws that are initially mounted over here, you look at that and you're like, oh man, and you try to put, another screw with a washer in there, another button screw with a washer, and you have issues with that, which it's annoying to me. I don't know about you guys, but if you buy an RC screw kit and you still have rust on your bolts and stuff like that, you're gonna be pissed off. So this is a pretty cool thing that I recommend for you guys to get, and they come in an assortment of colors. But this is from Full Force RC, and these are called servo clamps. So primarily, if you look closely over there, they in actuality have a little bit of a groove right there, and you mount that to where the initial 2 screws go in. And then once this is mounted, they do come with regular screws, but I utilize stainless steel just to have that, it defeats the purpose, but they still give it to you regardless. Anyway, it strengthens the servo placement of it, and also you're able to utilize stainless steel screws. The cool thing about this is that it does come with six, so you're able to utilize six RCs with this, which is definitely a cool thing. I'm going to install this into my RC. Definitely check out their website, fullforcerc.com. They have a whole bunch of stuff that's over there that's pretty unique to the RC stuff that I've been checking out. One of the first few things I've ever gotten from them was my original TRAXXAS Bandit. I bought the skis for my Bandit. Then the second thing that I acquired from them is the first shock covers that were out there for the X-Max. And I still haven't seen anybody has better customized shock covers for the X-Max than they do. And like I said, I've had this for a while. I have not installed it, but definitely something to install. I'll take a picture, send it to whoever. I'll put it on my Instagram at GeoStealthR1, and I'll show you how it mounts up, and you guys can check it out, see if something you're interested in. It's pretty inexpensive, so something cool for you guys to check out. All right, where are we? Long Island RC, these are cheap, comparable to the Corvadoras and the new for half the price. You know what? I seen a few people rock those motors, man. So that's something I definitely want to get into. Shane, I already liked the other video. Warhawk Legend. All right, cool. I'll look forward to the upgrade video then. Shane, I love the Stampede vid. Oh, glad you enjoyed it. Rick Sanchez. What is the track made out of for the Mini Z? It's a specific, and that's why the track came from Kyosho, and it's a carpet track. So, Miloania 82. I would like to drive with you, but I'm in Europe. You're in luck. You are in luck. Next year I'll be in Italy. So if you want, I don't know which RC I am bringing to Italy. I don't know if I can even bring an RC, but if I do bring an RC, I'm probably gonna bring the I think the only RC that's probably gonna fit in there. Either I'm gonna bring my Mini E-Revo, which is gonna be on a brush system because I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let the lipos on there, or if I'm able to fit this thing here, I'm probably gonna be either bringing the TRAXXAS crawler or the Axial SCX10 crawler. I'm not too sure. I think if now this is for the people at TRAXXAS. I think if I bring a TRAXXAS crawler there, I think it would be definitely something cool to have the thing overseas. A customized US TRAXXAS RC driving on in international waters. So that would be something very cool. So I'm probably going to be in Italy. I'm definitely going to be in Italy, and I'm going to be stopping off in a few other places as well. Let's go back. I would like to drive. Okay, you're in Europe. RC Carrier, what's going on? My TRAXXAS TSM stuff works okay, but on my XO1 and X-Max, the problems they have flashing with the Bluetooth module. Android software, change it if you have no problems into TRAXXAS. I have not had any issues with the TSM, but yeah, I don't max out the TSM on there. RC Eruptions, what's going on? Shane, I have a question. Obviously, TRAXXAS one. Okay. Hey, there's a PS4 game coming out about the Isle of Man racings you were talking about. Yo, if anybody, do me a favor. If you ever get the opportunity, I'm going to the Isle of Man, hopefully next year, for the race. Type in Isle of Man TT World's Most Dangerous Race. So I'm hopefully I'll be doing that soon. Located in Holland near Germany. Yes. Yeah, they said it's off the coast of Ireland. Roy Nelson, what's going on, man? Been a while. Yes, definitely so. Warhawk Legend, I wish TRAXXAS would make an update on improvements on their brushless E-Revo, like they did on the X-Max. Well, that's the X-Revo. Shane, my question is, should I buy a used X-Max with no problems or a brand new Stampede 4x4? Used X-Max, but it has to be 8S. Randy Thomas, I watch the TT race on YouTube all the time. Damn, it's exciting. So my plan for my TT adventure. So most of the friends I hang out with, I got the only one friend that I think would be able to come with me would be my boy Lewis. And my boy Lewis, who I ride motorcycles with, he rides a GXXR 1000. I have a Yamaha R1. And financially, he would be the only person that I know that would come with me to do the Isle of Man, because he financially can do it. I have a friend Lenny. He would love to do the Isle of Man, but financially he cannot do it. Not to say that Lenny is poor, but it's a very expensive trip to go on. For a 2 week adventure to go over there. So here's my situation that's going to be happening. Either one of my boys is coming with me, or I'm probably gonna backpack it to the Isle of Man. Rent out a tent, which they have that available once you go there, and rent out a motorcycle and hit the Isle of Man track at least once. Financially, I cannot ship my bike there because it would cost me more than the trip. But I would be able to rent a R1 for 2 weeks. It would probably cost around 5,000 just to rent the bike for 2 weeks, because you're on an island, so there's nothing more you can do. So yeah. So if and when I do something like that, I will be doing a video montage of that, and I'm probably gonna do that on my new YouTube motorcycle channel. Okay, why not 6S? Because the 6S had ESC problems. The 6S had the 6S doesn't have the updated gear ratio, the gear strength that it has on it right now, the updated dog bones and stuff like that. Go 8S, man. Jeffrey, I have an X-Max 6S and it runs 60 miles an hour. I have that too. But my recommendation is, you need to upgrade a lot of things, and that's with the upgraded kit that comes out with it. I have still a huge bump up because I run 2S on my Slash now. Yeah, you need to bump up a lot. Not the X Revo, which I assume will be larger. Just an update on the same size E Revo now. The major update that the E Revo needs, is those battery trays. That is it. The E Revo, maybe stronger diffs as well, because my E Revo's diffs are broken right now. But the major thing, the E Revo is a phenomenal RC. Let's call a spade a spade. It doesn't have any category, but it's a great RC. The thing is with the E Revo is that the battery compartments are too small. Way too small. They need to be bigger. Either that or change the platform. Change the platform for the E Revo where you're able to come across and put different. Because look at the platform that the E-Max has. Plop, they're in there. The X-Max, plop, they're in there. The Summit, same E Revo platform, but you're only utilizing either the 2S or you're utilizing the nickel metal hydrate batteries. So my recommendation is, for the E Revo, if there's going to be an update on the E Revo, there has to be a change when it comes down to the way the batteries mount onto the unit itself. All right. Shane, the 6 says for the TSM onboard audio. Yeah, I want that onboard audio. Would you ship the bike there? No. Can you do more Slash videos? Yeah, I can. I just haven't done any upgrades with them. Damn, 5Gs for 2 weeks? Yo. Yeah, but I get the high performance motorcycle to get on there. And between that and the insurance, it's going to cost $5,000 just for the rental. Stronger diffs and a higher battery trays. You got it, bro. Yep, definitely so. Diamond Miner. So you would be willing to sell a Slash body? And if so, for how much? Where are you located at? That's a good question, Jeffrey, my X-Max, I have a lot of upgrades. Ever run and break a drive shaft because... Okay. Every run I break a drive shaft because of... Right. Now, which X-Max do you have? Do you have the 6S or do you have the 8S? Because the drive shafts on the 8S are much thicker. Shane's, by the way, onboard audio, it kind of gets like annoying sometimes, but I end up taking off. Yo, if you don't want the onboard audio, I'll throw that in my X-Max. I have an Anthony Harris. I have an X-Max 8S. Should I keep the 1200 kV motor or get the 1600 kV motor? The 1600 kV motor is way faster. I was able to do backflips with ease, and if you ever want to check out a video like that, I have that available for you. 6S. Yeah, no, you need either the upgrade kit for the 8S or get yourself an 8S. But the upgrade kit for the 6S is gonna run you $300. Located near Indy. Oh, you're all the way in Indianapolis. Oh, it's a mission. I mean, like I said, I mean, the best one I would say to you, which I'll never use again, is the scalpel body. You know, that would be something that would be recommended for you. You know, I have the 8S drive shafts, and you still breaking them? I can't believe that. That's kind of wild. I think other companies are going to be coming out with a drive shaft. I was hoping MIP would have had a drive shaft for the X Max already. I mean, if you really want the ODB, I'm sure we could work something out. It might not fit in the body. Oh no, I've already. Let me show you a few things. Oh, I ended up getting injured, guys, and my walking capabilities haven't been as good as they should be. So this is what I did. Boy, I cannibalized the onboard audio, and I'll just show you right here. I cannibalized the onboard audio, and I'm going to be installing it in the TRAXXAS X Max. So as you can see, I have to figure out where to mount it. You know, I had to take off the ends, and it's going to be mounted with the screws that you see right here. I'm going to mount that to probably the windows, and I just have to see the way the cabling is going to go. But there will be audio for the X Max very soon. Let me see. Legends. So how confident are you by the end of January TRAXXAS will have announced a new e-Revo? 0 to 100% chance. 60. Shane, I just put the roof. I just put on the roof of the body. Doesn't it already mount to the sides of the windows? I'm curious. How are the Jumbo Kongs? As in what? As in utilization? They look awesome. They you know, you drive around with the police car. It looks awesome. Versatility and jumping and stuff like that. That's as far as they get from me. So great. I mean, should you own a pair of Jumbo Kongs? Yeah. Do they work well? Nah. And I have so many tires. One day I'm just gonna do a video of tires. It goes beyond this wall. I mean, it's insane the amount of tires I have. You know, it's crazy. Hundreds. So how much to buy a body for you and ship that slash body to Indy? Do me a favor, send me an email and then we'll work something out. Maybe I'll be able to paint it up for you. Throw a few of my logos and you'll have a customized Geo Stealth R1 body, you know, from me. Put an onboard audio on the roof because the screws don't go into the windows anymore since you cut off that part, which is mounted on the roof. Oh, really? Yeah, then you have to start making holes and stuff like that. Ugh, it's terrible. Anyway, well, hopefully you guys like this this back and forth communication with RC, you know, just live and just talking about a few things that I'm doing and updates and upgrades. I'm going to be doing regular videos very soon to where you'll see upgrades, and when you see these upgrades and come across and set everything up, you know, those are just upgrades for you guys. That guys that just don't want to hear me blah 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 for how long have I been talking? I have not, for 50 minutes. They don't want to hear that. They just want to get into the nitty-gritty of the upgrade. So I'll be doing those videos as well. I just wanted to come across and give you guys a heads up of what primarily I'm going to be doing with my Fortec and what other updates and upgrades I'm going to be doing with my other RCs. So I'm going to be installing a whole bunch of other things into this Fortec. So by the time part 2 comes in, we'll be able to get a little bit more in depth with what's going on. So anyway, so hopefully you guys found this. Hey, what's a good beginner speed car to buy? Go Rustler, 70 miles an hour with a 3S battery, and you start off right there. Let me see. Is the Mama Monster ready to run? Ready to run? Mama, is the ready to run again? I wrote it last year. It's 30 miles per hour. Thanks. All right. Cool. So hopefully these videos are informative to you. I'll keep updating stuff on my Instagram of pictures and stuff like that where I'm at with the RCs. So hopefully I'll be able to give you a little bit more in-depth stuff. Send me an email to geostealth1@yahoo.com. I should be able to answer a lot of questions over there. Send me a message on my Instagram. Shane, I have a 160 Monster Slash and a 200. I love them both. You know what? I'm not a fan of the 160. I own two of them, and long story. Anyway, hey, Germany. My company's based out of Germany. It's it's weird. I'm trying to head out to Germany to meet my company. So, mirror chrome with blue streaks, that tech color. Possibilities. Thanks, Gio. Take care. If you're wrapping this up, I am wrapping this up. Hey, Gio, before you leave, what's your opinion on the Red Cat Gen 7 crawler? My opinion on Red Cat, and then we'll come across and talk about their crawlers and everything like that. Red Cat throughout the years has gotten a pretty bad rap in the RC community. I don't know why, because I've seen a lot of their products and they look pretty badass, you know. My opinion on their crawler, is it worth the money? Yeah, if you plan to do competitions, no. Once again, if you're doing crawling competitions, your best, I have not tested the new TRAXXAS crawler with all the features that it has, but by far, if you're crawling, you're going to go axial all day. You're going to go with a company that specifically trademarks all their stuff on crawling. So that's my best opinion for you on that. You know, a lot of people try to get into the crawling game. A lot of companies want to have their initial crawler in there. Axial, by far. There are just so many updates and upgrades for the Axial SCX10 or any of the rock racers and stuff like that it's not even funny. You'll be able to come across and find anything that you want. Rickett, Netherlands, what's going on? So that being said, just, once you start getting into other RCs that don't have upgradable parts, it does get a little bit annoying. So that's primarily it, So what's a good cheap motor and ESC for 110 scale? Crawler or just regular car? I know Duratrax makes a good motor and ESC, for that. So anyway, look, guys, thank you for joining. I really appreciate everybody that comes to the channel. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up. It's definitely go Mamba Monster. No, not Mamba Monster for the Slash. Go Sidewinder 3 for your Slash. But hopefully this video content is definitely a good way to communicate and get a lot of the questions. I like the hobby wings, but they tend to run a little bit too hot. Hopefully this is able to inform you on things that I'm doing and things that you could bring into your RC community. Once again, like I always say, always support your local hobby shop. If you don't have a local hobby shop, you go to the next town and support them. Because once the hobby shops go, then where's the hobby gonna go? So anyway, upgrades and update videos are going to be happening very soon. I'm in actuality going to be setting up to go camping next week, and I'm going to bring probably 2 crawlers out there. So we're going to see what's going to happen. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, and tell my fellas up in YouTube. Later.